just like before. Everything you say to me takes me one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. I need a little room to breathe, 'cause I'm one step closer to the edge. I'm about to break, 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 closer to the edge, and I'm about to break.
Hello guys, this is TGP, the Gaming Paladin, and I have a new video for you guys today. It's Solid Snake versus Naked Snake. Now before you guys start assuming things, this is not a video about who would win in a physical fight. No, that's not about. This is not fucking Street Fighter. This is a video about which soldier went through more shit and why. And at the end of the video, we will talk about who had it harder, Solid Snake or Naked Snake. I have a special guest with me today.
Yeah, hey.
This is my cousin Christian. Christian knows a lot about the Metal Gear Solid series, way more than I do, so he's going to be our guide through the lore of MGS in this video. Guys, I have some MGS 3 and MGS 4 gameplay for you fellas to watch, so enjoy.
Yeah.
And also, by the way, this is my cousin's gameplay because he's such a beast at MGS, so
even though
here you go.
I haven't played it in a while, but...
Yep, so here you go.
Alright, let's
Okay
go.
guys, so let's start it without further ado. So for each character, we have 8 reasons for Solid Snake and 9 reasons for Naked Snake. Each of these reasonings are big things that they had to tackle to becoming the soldier they are. These are exactly the things that they went through. Also, I want you guys, based on these reasonings, to decide who had it harder, Solid Snake or Naked Snake.
Keeping in mind that we don't have every single reason as well.
Yeah, we don't have every single reason, but these are the big things that they went through as a soldier. So guys, in the comment section below, I want to hear your own opinion of who you think went through more shit, Solid Snake or Naked Snake. And here is our view of both soldiers. The first one is Solid Snake, okay? If you guys don't know who Solid Snake is, you're a fucking idiot, alright? I'm just kidding, no. If you don't know who Solid Snake is, you've been living under a rock. But anyway, Solid Snake. So remember, Solid Snake has 8 reasons, Naked Snake has 9 reasons. Alright, Solid Snake, number 1. Snake had to fight his best friend in a minefield, who was Frank Jaeger. Guys, if you don't know who Frank Jaeger was Cyborg Ninja, that beast-ass ninja in Metal Gear Solid 1. Snake eventually had to fight him in a minefield, but by the way, this is an MGS 2. Metal Gear 2. This is not Metal Gear Solid 1. I'm just saying, if you guys don't know who Frank Jaeger is, it's easy to remember him as Cyborg Ninja from Metal Gear Solid 1.
By the way, a lot of spoilers as well. Did we mention that as well?
No, we did not mention that.
Probably a good idea to mention that.
Yeah, there are a lot of spoilers in this video. If you are looking forward to play the Metal Gear Solid series because of the Phantom Pain, and you're hyped for the Phantom Pain, and you don't know much of the lore of past Metal Gear games, don't watch this video. Spoiler alert. Alright.
Nice, you know.
Okay. So, yeah, like we said, the first one, Snake had to fight his friend, Frank Jaeger. That must have been very tough for Snake, considering that it's your best friend. I mean, if that was your best friend, would you really want to fight him?
Especially
in a minefield.
There you go.
In a fucking minefield. Like,
with your fists.
With your fists. In a minefield. As epic as that sounds, you really want to... Just think of it. Just think of having your best friend for 10 years, and then it's like, alright...
It's a mission, I gotta kill you.
It's a mission, I have to kill you, alright? Look at Eva killing these fucking soldiers like a fucking boss.
That idiot with the
Holy
AK.
Shit.
Yeah, there you go.
Snake! Okay, anyway. Yeah, so, yeah, that must have been very hard on Snake. Killing your own best friend? That's fucking terrible. Okay.
Let's go to the next
reason.
reason.
Number 2. Second reason. Naomi betrayed Solid Snake and Metal Gear Solid 1 for Liquid Snake.
Yeah, over the course of Metal Gear Solid 1, pretty much.
So, yeah, the second thing is Naomi betrayed Solid Snake and Metal Gear Solid 1 for Liquid. So, that was a big thing on Snake. By the way, it seems that Snake has more emotional things that impact him than physical things, like Naked Snake. But yeah, this must have been big on Snake, since weren't Naomi and Snake like good friends?
They really didn't know each other. They literally met in that beginning of the mission. But like, She did give him a strip search, so just in case he didn't take like anything in him, and they made like maybe like a promise like maybe I would strip search you when we got out of that mission. Looks like that's not happening anymore, but.
But do you think? But were they close?
Not close for like the mission.
All right, but so do you think this really impacted him? That she betrayed
like
him?
they had their moments and like talking. Like she talked about Frank Yeager as well being her brother and all that.
Yeah.
By the way, she was adopted by him. By the way, it's not like genes and all that kind of brother. But.
Basically, Naomi is not genetically related to Frank Yeager, but
that's the closest you get to.
Yeah. Okay.
Them being
so number 3, Snake's master Miller died in Metal Gear Solid 1 when Liquid then impersonated Miller. So, guys, if you don't know who Miller was, that was Naked Snake's best friend, and later becomes Solid Snake's master, the guy who trains him to become the soldier he is.
Yeah.
Now, Miller gets killed by Liquid Snake, and Liquid Snake impersonates Miller for 3 days. Solid Snake.
He did this again. He was dead for 3 days. He impersonated him during the mission.
Yeah, but wasn't he impersonating him for 3 days since Miller was dead for 3 days?
Why would he impersonate him for 3 days?
I don't fucking know. Alright? This Metal Gear shit is complicated as fuck. Alright, you explain it.
During the mission, Miller was obviously there, but that wasn't really him. It was Liquid, but he impersonated him. Since it's like, it's freaking codec. Like, how are you supposed to freaking tell who the hell that, is? During that, it was pretty much an easy way of getting, like, a foothold of Snake, knowing where he is at all times, pretty much, and advantage for Liquid, and that, it's his freaking master.
So basically, this is like BioShock 1. Atlas is really Frank Fontaine. You don't find out till the end of the game. It's kind of something similar like that. I guess Snake was butthurt because he found out that Miller was actually dead
for 3 days,
and it was actually for 3 days, and it was actually Liquid Snake giving him orders over the codec. So that must have impacted poor Snakey boy. Alright, number 4, finding out that the Patriots have been dead for more than a century.
That pretty much takes place in Metal Gear Solid 2.
So, Christian, do you want to elaborate? Tell us who the Patriots are and why have they been dead for more than a century?
Okay, I'm not going to say the Patriots because then we're going to have like an extra hour of this video.
A short version of who the Patriots were.
Basically, the founder is Zero from Metal Gear 3, along with like others, So
they were the founders of what?
The Patriots, pretty much.
Alright,
and they're pretty much a group of like major control over everything, pretty much.
So they're basically big military guys.
Not even. Like, they weren't really, like, militarized like that either.
So what the fuck are they?
They freaking... they don't even... Alright, this is what we're talking about, Metal Gear. You gotta love it.
Okay, yeah. It's a long story. The Patriots are just a fucking faction.
Big group that wants, control over pretty much, like, everything and everyone. If they have the secrets of the Patriots, like, anybody, like, let's say Solidus... They could get the power that they need to control everything, pretty much.
Okay. So basically, the Patriots were a big organization that wanted to control everything.
Pretty much.
Alright. And Snake was shocked when he found out that they've been dead for more than a century. So it's basically kind of like what we saw today. Ken Levine said that he was going to make BioShock for the PS Vita. Meanwhile, he never even made it. So
for like a decade.
So something like that. Okay, number 5. The 5th thing that affected Snake was that finding out that his actual lifespan is short due to him being a clone. No fucking shit. I mean, you see him right now. He's old, crusty, musty, and I'm just
still freaking shooting people.
Look, okay, Snake is still a boss, but he's old, right? So. You may be wondering why the fuck is he old? Well, he's old because he's a clone, and usually, even in real life and reality, clones don't last long because
rapidized like lifespan.
Their genes aren't as strong as the real thing, so they deteriorate way more faster than a regular DNA would. I don't fucking know. I'm not a scientist. All right, he just got older due to the fact of being a clone. So that's the 6th thing. That's actually the 5th thing that he went through. That's crazy. The sixth thing that's crazy that he went through is Frank Yeager sacrificed himself for Snake's life when Snake encountered a battle with
Pretty
Metal
much
Gear.
going back to Metal Gear 1.
And witnessing
Well,
this, Snake was hurt immensely by the sacrifice. So, Frank Yeager, as you know, Cyborg Ninja, in MGS1, he sacrificed his life for Snake because Snake encountered the Metal Gear. In the course of this, Frank Yeager died because, well, he sacrificed his life for Snake. So he died and got stomped the fuck out by a Metal Gear.
He kind of got, like, smashed onto a wall and fell like a bug and then got stomped on. Not pretty, you know.
Yeah, so Snake had nightmares for 500 years because of that.
Probably. But at least he stopped Metal Gear.
Yeah, so he went through a lot of shit because of that. Alright, number 7. Snake had to fight the Foxhound on Metal Gear Solid 1 and the Beauty and the Beast corpse.
This is like an overall kind of thing. Like,
basically,
the people
guys,
he's fought is pretty, you know, grueling.
These are the enemies that he, basically, these are the enemies that Snake had to fight. And this is pretty big, because considering these guys, you don't want to fuck with them. The Beauty and the Beast corpse, there's Raven, there's Screaming Mantis.
Keep in mind that this was planned right here. What's going to be coming up?
There are so many. By the way, watch my cousin take out 2 guys by falling on them just like that. Holy shit. Okay. Those guys are knocked out for a pretty long time now.
Especially since I shot them in the head. Oh.
Yeah. They're sleeping beauties. Okay, so anyway, no pun intended, Beauty and the Beast corpse. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, anyway. Yeah, this is a big thing Snake had to encounter. He had to fight Sniper Wolf from Foxhound, Psycho Mantis from Foxhound, Vulcan Raven from Foxhound, and
the octopus kind of like died before he even got
so
to
basically, those are the guys that Snake had to fight. Then in the Beauty and the Beast, he had to fight Raven. He had to fight Screaming Mantis.
Pretty much all of them.
Yeah, he had to fight basically
Octopus.
All those guys. So he went through a lot of shit. Girls, all right. Okay, I'm not perfect. Right, so he had to fight all that. All right, so yeah, and finally the 8th thing is he had to crawl through the microwave and fist fight his brother Liquid, but to be specific, Liquid Ocelot, because Liquid took over Ocelot's body to survive.
Pretty much.
And to the death.
And that's back to Metal Gear Solid 4, where, you know, during the course of the end of the game, he has to go through a microwave machine, pretty much, where, if you guys know what I mean, you had to freaking mash that button like crazy. We know we did, right? Yeah, Craig's just, like, failing it right now. But anyways, after that, he can't stop to take a break, because after that, he has to stop Liquid Ocelot once and for all, before, you know...
Destruction!
Pretty much.
Alright guys, so that is everything for Solid Snake. Now as you can see for our reasonings, Solid Snake went through more emotional shit than physical shit. I mean, didn't he get tortured sometimes?
The Ocelot did torture him. Electric, you know, shocks and all that.
Alright.
But like, he didn't really deal through a lot, especially in Metal Gear Solid 2. Like, it was basically Raiden's story. Hell, freaking Ocelot went through more in that freaking game. And like Otacon and all that shit went through more in that game than freaking Snake. You know?
Yep. Alright, I just saw you take down that guy right there. Oh, no, oh, wait, he got up. Oh, okay.
Let's keep going.
Okay, the next one, Naked Snake. Now, guys, Naked Snake is a boss. He went through a lot of shit, and we're going to tell you more physical shit, though. Alright, number 1, what does this say?
Betrayed by the boss.
Yeah, I fucked up that part right there. Okay, Naked Snake, the boss...
Or the Joy, if you don't want to, you know, keep mixing up Big Boss, the boss, all that stuff.
Yeah, the boss was Naked Snake's master, his sacred mother. Basically, the woman who made him who he was today, as you saw him knock out that fucking piece of shit guy right there.
CQC.
CQC. Okay, so basically, guys, she was the person who really made Snake who he was today. And that really impacted Naked Snake, considering that was his everything, that was his only really big family, close family member, so to speak. And to know that she betrayed you, it's like, wow, what the fuck.
Especially betraying the country as well, because not even just betraying you, but went and defected to the Soviet Union and all that.
Yeah, so it's pretty messed up. Also considering in MGS3, the first sign of betrayal is when she knocks you over that fucking bridge and breaks your arm.
Yeah. That's
So-
like, you know, right?
So
Straightforward.
it was fucked up. The second thing Naked Snake went through was he had to fight the Cobras.
Which is basically the boss's elite group of, you know...
You want to list the
Train
Cobra members?
Right. There's the Pain, who controls bees, hornets, all of that type of stuff. There's the Fear, who's pretty much the most agile out of all of them, the creepiest one. There's the End, the legendary sniper, who, you know, letting old age not stop him. And the Fury, who is pretty much an astronaut with a flamethrower. Pretty, you know...
Basically Sector from Mortal Kombat 9.
You know, yeah. And then we also got just, you know, the Joy and the Sorrow, pretty much. You know, the Joy's the boss. But the Sorrow is like the dead member who, you know, had the powers of like talking to the dead and all that.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So basically, guys, just like Solid Snake had to fight the Foxhound and he had to fight the Beauty and the Beast Corpse. This is basically what Naked Snake had to fight.
And it's not. It doesn't even stop there. It's just the fact that he has so many games, like having to fight and those people in Portable Ops and Peace Walker. He can't stop getting
He's
people.
just a badass.
You know, the new game, right? You know, he has to fight XOF now.
Yep, XOF.
Just so many people that want a piece of him.
Yep. So basically, guys, he really had to. This was really big because the Cobras are a badass group, and you don't want to fuck with them. They're
Pretty
like
much
elite
inhuman,
soldiers.
almost.
Yeah, the elite soldiers. The third thing that Naked Snake really had to encounter was, or suffer through, was he was tortured by Volgan. This led to Sokolov dying, the guy who you have to save during this mission you're seeing right here.
Through the course of the entire game.
Yep, and Naked Snake's eye was permanently gone.
Shut up.
By Ocelot. Come on! Look at Ocelot. Oh, yeah, that's Ocelot right there.
But not intentionally though. He
Yeah.
was being, you know, Ocelot, and then like,
Yep.
you know, the accident shot got straight into his eye.
300 kick right there. Okay.
Oh,
So anyway,
looks like-
yeah, that's young Ocelot right there.
Watch what happens there.
But anyway, vroom vroom.
That's gotta hurt there. Just imagine that.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's keep going.
That's gonna take a piece of fun. Anyway, so yeah, so where the fuck was I? Oh yeah, third time, yeah. So yeah, he got tortured by Volgan. If you guys don't know who Volgan is, he's the main antagonist of Metal Gear Solid 3. He has electrical powers, very powerful fucking dude, and
Very creepy, very sadistic. All that
and he's
stuff.
very tough. Yeah, you don't want to fuck with him. And then Snake he was tortured by him, and then he had to get his eye shot by this faggot right here.
Yeah, right. You know you lost a lot.
Alright, so it's like, holy shit. But, you know, shit happens, life goes on. That's just another big thing Naked Snake had to fucking encounter. Another thing, the fourth thing, is he almost drowned to death, but the Sorrow saved him.
In this case, what I mean by that is like he pretty much almost died there. Like, if it wasn't for the Sorrow, like that Sorrow boss fight and all that, he could have like just died then and there. Everyone would have been screwed after that.
Yep. So that's the fourth thing. The fifth thing is he had to kill his former boss, the boss. So like we said, before, the boss was his sacred mother. It was the person who made
All
him
of
the
that
man.
stuff. But like for the mission, in order for Russia to not start even more of a bigger Cold War with America, you had to prove to them that they didn't care about the boss, and it was actually just a self-made defect. So you had to put her down regardless. Couldn't do anything about it.
Yep. So you heard my cousin, you know, speaking facts though.
Yeah,
anyway,
none of that in this video.
Yeah. So anyway, he had to kill his former boss, man. I mean, that was the person who made him the soldier he is
pretty
today.
much talked about that, yeah.
Yep.
All that
So
stuff.
that's just crazy. The sixth thing, finding out Eva was a spy, his lover.
Pretty
Eva that you
much.
see right here on the motorcycle on the GS4.
Ironically enough, it worked out video-wise, yeah.
Yep. So that was another thing. 7, Paz and Zordanov were traitors.
Once again, more betrayal in his life that not really expected. Like, this is even worse, though, because it's like a freaking girl that's like all peace and all that, and it turns out that she's much more than she seems with this freaking Russian dude. We'll get to him in later, but like, you know, not much, you know, trust in a lot of people.
Yep, he gets betrayed a lot. So the eighth thing is he lost his arm to a cataclysmic helicopter explosion in Ground Zeroes.
And this is getting into like the more modern times of the games where, you know, Ground Zeroes came out. We got, you know, Phantom Pain, and we're both excited for that, right?
Yep, I'm excited for the Phantom Pain. Guys, if you have not played Ground Zeroes, play that shit. Do not buy it. It's not worth it. Unless you're a hardcore Metal Gear
Or
fan.
you could wait a little bit before it actually drops the price, I'm sure.
Yeah. Or just borrow it from a friend.
I would buy it for $5, you know.
But, oh god. Alright, you cheap bastard!
Yeah, right.
Yeah, anyway, so he lost his arm to a helicopter explosion at the end of Ground Zeroes, which was crazy. And this is what made Snake get put into a coma, and also the beginning of the Phantom Pain. So that's a big thing. The dude not only lost his right eye, but he lost one of his fucking arms. It's crazy.
Good thing, you know, Zadornov was nice enough to, you know, lend him his arm.
Yep, Zadornov gave him that prosthetic arm.
Even though, you know,
He took it.
yeah, I love that part.
And 9.
Let's
The
go.
9th, the last thing is Naked Snake lost Mother Base.
Oh god, I still freaking like hate
So
that.
tell them what happened to Mother Base.
Alright, this is pretty much what happened. Alongside with, you know, Snake losing his arm during that, you know, helicopter crash and all that, before that, the Mother Base was being attacked by XOF, which is, you know, the main group that is now terrorizing him pretty much. And this was pretty much a big shocker for like both of them too, because this is their base, you know, Military Sun Front, however you pronounce that. Pretty much they built from the ground up. It's all started off with one strut pretty much, and then all of a sudden, you know, all their people are dying, their base is getting blown up, their command center before your very eyes falls. It's not pretty, you know. Miller probably felt even more broken too, because he was always there, you know, leading everything. It was
So basically,
crazy.
guys, that is basically what happened to Mother Base. Now we're gonna get to the verdict. Who went through more shit, Solid Snake or Naked Snake? Christian, what is your opinion?
I think Solid Snake went through, you know, more. Yeah, no. Naked Snake definitely went through more, and there's so much more to talk about
But
too, as well.
He just dodged tanks.
Yeah.
He went through more shit.
He actually did have to fight a tank with grenades, but
Oh,
no,
shit, that's terrible. Okay.
But Naked Snake is obvious. He's gone through more. There's much more stuff that I could even talk about, even after this, about Naked. That it's like, you know, it's crazy. He definitely went through more.
So guys, there the verdict. There is the verdict.
What about you? You
Oh, I agree. I completely agree with you. Naked Snake went through more shit, obviously, for the reasonings we've just listed down for you guys. Like I said, Solid Snake went through way more emotional stuff, so I'm gonna call him Solid Drake. And
that's nice.
and Naked Snake went through more physical shit. So, you know, obviously, I'm gonna say Naked Snake had it way more harder and went through way more harder missions as a soldier to save Earth. So guys, this video is coming to a close. Thank you for watching. This is TGP
Yeah.
and the Gaming Paladin. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And Christian's gonna say bye to you guys now.
Later, guys. It's been a pleasure.
Yep. So guys, thank you for watching the video. I want to hear your comments at the bottom of this video. I want to hear your opinions. Who you think had it harder? Solid Snake or Naked Snake, and why? We say Naked Snake. Naked Snake. What the
Snake.
fuck? Naked Snake. Okay, guys. Peace.
Later.